question from GATE 2021 related to the hydraulic jump. So in the previous session we discussed hydraulic jump, and in the hydraulic jump we have seen that when the flow goes from the low pressure region to the high pressure region, this is a like bed. So this is a supercritical section. This is subcritical section. So when the flow takes place from the low pressure zone to the high pressure zone, the hydraulic jump takes place. And we even discussed the main three equations. One is that y2 divided by y1 equal to 1 by 2 square root of 1 plus 8f1 square minus 1. I hope you remember this particular equation. And another equation, what? Energy loss equation. Okay, y1 minus y2 whole cube into 4y1 y2. I hope I'm correct. Anyway, in the next slides I have shown. Yeah, correct. Yeah, so these are the basic characteristics of the jump we discussed in the previous session. So hydraulic jump will form in a channel if the forward number of the flow and the flow depth y and the downstream depth y2 can be calculated using this particular relation. I have written this y2 will be like so here. Let's see if I take section 1 2 here and the section 1 here. So here I'll have y1 v1 f1. Similarly I have y2 v2 f2. Okay, suppose if one know that y1 and f1 at the downstream, we can able to calculate the y2 and subsequently other terms also. So the question is essentially use this particular relation only. Like in the in every session I am giving a three to two equations. If you remember those equations, that is sufficient to solve any type of question related to that particular topic. So maybe one suggestion I can give is that maybe like you keep one white paper next to you during every session. So when I say these equations are sufficient, maybe you can write those equations separately on that particular white sheet. This will be like a summary sheet where you will have all the important equations, so that you can have this equation on your fingertips. Whenever, even in a sleep also, you can have this particular equations on a fingertips. Okay, now let's see the question. The question is as follows: a spillway discharge a flat flow at a rate of 9 meter cube second per unit width. Okay, per unit width. It means that they have given us small q. If the depth of the flow on the horizontal apron at the toe of the spillway is 46 centimeter, so you can write as 0.646 meters also. The tailwater depth need to form a hydraulic jump is approximately given by which of the following options. So the options are given: A, B, C. Options are given. So essentially we need to calculate the y2 value. How much is the y2? Okay, so anybody can guess how much is the value? Just use this particular equation. This is equation is sufficient. Maybe I can give a hint. V1 equal to capital Q into A1 V1. Or if you don't want, like maybe I can simplify in this way. Q equal to, sorry, Q by A. Sorry, V1 equal to Q by A. Maybe I can written as Y1. This is one hint. So when you know the V1, you can calculate the F1 as V1 upon square root of G into Y1. So G can be considered as 9.8 meter per second square. This is acceleration due to gravity. Can you like quickly substitute this value into the equation and guess the answer? Anybody? Nikesh or Mukesh or Likita? How much is the answer?
Actually, I'm traveling. I don't have pen and paper to calculate.
Okay, fine. Sure. Yes, Mukesh, you raised your hand. You have any question?
Yes, and I had regarding that reoccurrence period.
Okay, so maybe that we can discuss after this question.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. So can you guess this answer this question?
Yes, sir, I'm doing that.
Okay, thank you. So let me share my screen again. Okay, maybe I can go to the solution. So what you will do, first step, what you will do, you can calculate the V1. How much is a V1? So V1 is nothing but Q divided by Y1. Okay. So from that equation you can get 19.56 meter per second. Okay. So substitute this particular V1 into this Raoult's number V1 divided by root over G into Y1. Okay. From that, by substitution, you can get a Raoult number as 9.20. Okay. So once you know the Raoult number, directly you can substitute it in this particular equation. Y2 divided by Y1, 1 by 2 square root of 1 plus 8 F1 square. So here F1 no and Y1 also no. So only unknown is Y2. So by substituting this particular value, you can get a 5.759 meters. So the option C is correct. So option C was 5.77 meters. Okay. So this is the correct. This is the value. So just cross check with your answer also. And if I made any mistake, huh?
Yes, sir, it is. Yes.